Communicating your feelings can feel uncomfortable and awkward, and that's because we have learned to suppress, avoid, or minimize our feelings due to some unspoken social rules. It is also important to know that not everyone has the same communication preferences. Some people do like to talk, some prefer to touch, some are more visual, and some respond better to gift giving than an outward discussion of feelings. Understanding what someone is trying to tell you, whether verbally or non-verbally, is really important because it provides you cues on how to respond and how you can also be able to communicate your feelings to them. So with that in mind, let's dive into the video. Number 1, figure out how you're feeling. We all start with the same standard words like I'm feeling bad or I'm feeling good today. But you know what? That's not enough if you want to be able to communicate your feelings to someone. Start by explaining how you feel in your own words, or just plain blankly saying how you feel, like I'm feeling angry, I'm feeling afraid, I'm feeling resentful, oh, I'm feeling regretful, or I'm feeling relieved, I am feeling peaceful, I'm enjoying this, and so on. This is a much better way because it allows you time to build an emotional vocabulary, which is a perfect step in you being able to understand your feelings, name deeper emotions that you may be experiencing, help you to communicate and address them while making the other person be able to understand you and make sense of the situation or the problem. And another tip is try to figure out what you were feeling before a major feeling. For example, if you are feeling angry, what were you feeling before that anger? Number 2, attitude. Having a positive attitude matters when trying to communicate your feelings, so it is important to approach the conversation with a win-win mentality. That is because you want the other person to truly hear you, and you also want the conversation to end when the both of you are probably feeling positive and heard. So be calm and remember this is a negotiation. Give them a chance to talk, actively listen and acknowledge their emotions too, so the both of you can walk away happy. Number 3, believe that your feelings are worthy. It is okay to have whatever feelings you may be having. Remember, you cannot control the fact that those feelings have risen, and you have to own them, while being okay with the fact that it is okay to feel what you feel and those feelings are worthy. Assume that your feelings matter to the other person that you're going to talk to them about, and it will make it much easier to approach the matter of even talking about them. Number 4, your tone matters. If you want to be effective in communicating your feelings, it's important to be calm, even if the other person did something that may have made you angry. This is not a time for venting, and yelling is certainly counterproductive. I recommend using a more friendly tone. It's not loud, it's not assertive, but breathier, more relaxed and at ease. It's more like learning the art of self-regulating. Number 5, don't be afraid to negotiate what behaviors need to change in the future. I don't know about you, but I certainly don't like to get caught up in a cycle of unending or daily uncomfortable discussion of feelings, and I also don't like my feelings to get hurt as well. So I find that this is the perfect time to always discuss or negotiate what I would be able to put up with in the future, and also what I would struggle putting up with in the future, so that my feelings are not hurt in the same way. This can also be tricky because it requires you to be extra specific in what needs to be changed. But with the right attitude, I find that it's usually achievable. Number 6, use I statements. This means talking about how you felt when they did a certain action and what you thought about that action. Talking about your feelings first takes off a little responsibility from the other party, hence keeping their defenses down from not feeling accused. Please check out my video on healthy assertiveness, which explains this particularly in more detail, and I have linked it down in the description box below as well. Lastly, have an occasional vent. Sometimes life gets really busy and we end up suppressing our emotions without even noticing, which ends up bottling some feelings, and like anything that you know, those feelings will find a way out. So finding time occasionally to vent your feelings is a really healthy way to keep your feelings in check and also identify what emotions need to see the light. Among other things that work for me is journaling, writing letters to people who bring me unwanted feelings, exercise, and all of that fun stuff. Communicating your feelings is never an easy thing, so sometimes in order to make things a bit easier and lighter, start your conversation with something positive. It lets the other person know that you're not just making any accusations, but you value them and you really just want to make things better. So be intentional when approaching conversations like this or situations like this, and if possible, make a plan of how you would like things to go after the conversation or the situation. All that said, I hope this video helps you to elaborate your feelings better. Than next time you experience an uncomfortable situation, please share this video with your friends and your family. And I also would like you to subscribe for more development topics that we are all facing somehow. So give this video a very big thumbs up, and I hope you have a great day, a great week, and a great life. See you in the next one.